Hello, dear friends. It's time for my little outlook for week 8. Week 7, yes, nearly finished, gone with the wind. It was a hard week. Yes, indeed. The full moon attacked nearly every one of us, made us crazy. So let's have a look what week 8 has in store for all of us. Tomorrow, 17th of February, we have decreasing moon in Libra, digressive. It's hard to make decisions. Try to find your inner center again and stay there. It's a good time for talking and nice hours with your friends and colleagues. And don't forget about your partner. He needs you as well, or she. At 18th, 19th, and 20th February, we have decreasing moon in Scorpio, digressive. Love is very sensual and very passionate. But you have to be careful, because you might become jealous. Avoid provocations. You don't need them. Really, you don't need it and you don't want it. At 21st and 22nd, we have digressing moon in Sagittarius, ascending. As you'll see, the energies are changing and you'll realize that. Stay fit and active. You're in a good mood. Stay positive. With your friends and colleagues, you should talk, but warm-hearted, not with anger. Let them keep their own decisions and opinions. They need it as well as you need it. At 23rd of February, we have decreasing moon in Capricorn, ascending. Work, doesn't matter what you are doing, what your profession is, will be very successful in 1 week on a Sunday. But you have to plan time for yourself to relax, to calm down. That's very, very important to you. We have no portal or chaos days in the coming week, thank God. So we all get the chance to relax a little bit. And that's very good. We need it. We need it all. Of course, I have a message from past life cards as well. This time I have Greco-Roman. Have a look. This picture indicates that you had a significant life in Greece or Rome that is influencing the situation you are inquiring about. You may have noticed that you are drawn to Greco-Roman architecture, culture, and spirituality. Perhaps you've even visited areas of the Mediterranean which felt strangely familiar. Often when we visit a place where we've lived in other lives, we experience a sense of déjà vu. During your Greco-Roman lifetime, you had experiences and relationships that formed the basis for your present life situation. You've also carried the knowledge forward that you gained in that lifetime. Now that you're consciously aware of your connection to Greece, and Rome. Spend time researching these ancient cultures and the spirituality associated with those places. Your research will trigger memories and insights, and you'll come to better understand yourself and your situation. Of course, this is not for everybody of you, but some of you, I guess. So, maybe you have to listen to it again, and I have to say sorry for my voice. I can't get rid of this cough. Don't know why. I don't have a cold, so I beg your pardon. That was past life. Of course, I have themes of the week. It's a little bit hard for me today because today in 1 week, we here in Germany have the great election of our Bundestag. And really, I'm so fed up with this kindergarten for adults. Really. It's disgusting. Everybody wants the same. They use different words. Yes, okay. And then foreign politicians like Mr. Vance, I guess some of you know him, tries to change the mind of the German people. Which party to vote? He has no right. Imagine we had done this in USA. Oh, weia. No chance. Or wherever. He has no right. Mr. Trump is not the most famous person of the world. He might be rich, yes. Other people are richer. And no, that doesn't work. He has no right to do that. And that annoys me a little bit. I must say so. Sorry. But we have another thing here in Germany. The day before yesterday, on Friday, there was a strike in Munich with many people, 1,500 or so, from Verdi. They striked for better payment, more free time, and so on. And suddenly a car came and drove into these people. The assassination was very bad. Over 30 people are wounded, hurt. And yesterday, a mother and her 2-year-old daughter died because of that. It's hard to find the right words for it, really. But I have to. Nobody in the whole world feels secure. Nobody. When you go out, you look, something wrong or not? Yesterday I went out to the post office because I had to buy something, and suddenly I heard music in my bag. Whoa, I got a shock. What was that? It was just a young man playing with his phone. You see, everybody doesn't feel secure. And this young man who did it in Munich, just 24 years old, is one He came here to Germany as a refugee when he was 15 years old. He's allowed to stay. He has a right to stay here, yes. But he changed his mind, and now he is an Islamist, a terrorist. And he said he drove into the crowd by purpose. What's wrong with our world? For God's sake, that can't be that those people can do this. Oh, it makes me crazy, really. So, but the result is that this young Afghani man has to go back to his homeland, and that's good. Many people are against Mr. Trump, me too. I have to say it. But, for example, USA, they have the same problem like every other country in the world. Too many refugees. Too many. Yes, but who can change it? Just building walls isn't a solution. We all have to change the situation in the world. Everybody of you. You and you and you and me. How? Yes, how? That's the question. It's not that easy to be answered. Of course not. But if we elect the right parties, no party like AfD or something like that, then we have the choice to change the world. First, our little world, like family, friends, and so on. And then more and more. But everybody of you has to open his mouth and say, hey, what you're doing is wrong. Stop that. Courage might help a little bit. It's not a solution, no, but many things together, many people together can change the world. So let's try it. What do we have to lose? Nothing. More love, more courage. Open your mouth when something is wrong around you. Okay, today we have the last part of my little Viking stories, the last part. Yesterday I watched a docu on TV, and yes, it was made good, yes, but so many details I missed. Food, familiar life, and so on. Vikings were much more than just warriors who needed blood, who wanted to die on the battleground to meet Odin in his great hall. No, they were much more, much more. First of all, I want to tell you, they were not as large as the Christians meant. Like trees, like palm trees. No. They were good trained, yes. They were very good in shape, yes. But men just had a had a growth of 1 meter 72, and woman about 1 meter and 60 centimeters. That's not much. Not much. I'm taller. A little bit. Yes, and their age. Men about 41 years was their lifetime. And the woman 51. They worked very hard. They were not just warriors, no, farmers, fisher, so much more. And the woman very often suffered from arthritis. They had a wonderful family life, normally. Men were allowed to take more than one wife. The women were not. So they were not that equal. The children, and I say children because boys and girls, were trained as soon as they could hold a weapon. The parents had a look at them. Are they okay for that, or better something different? Like fisher, like housewife. Not everybody could become a shield maiden or a great warrior. Of course not. Of course not. It was a very hard time. A very hard time. And I often asked myself, who was more Christian? The Vikings or the others, like popes and whatever, priests, monks? They had empathy. And from childhood beginning, they were taught what honor is. That's very, very important. Honor. What does honor mean? Running away of problems, or in a battle, running away from the enemy. Honor was very important, really. And to the Vikings, it was a great honor to die on the battleground, because they knew they meet Odin in his great halls. So, decide by yourself, who was more Christian, the Vikings or the real ones? I made my decision already, and I think you know it. So, dear friends, this should be enough for today. I wish you a wonderful and healthy week. And if you like, we'll meet again next Sunday. Have a wonderful time and say what you think. Don't hide it. Bye for now. Till next time, your Andrea. Ciao.